From a titanium frame to a special chip to a specific date in January and even some leaked images. Let's just say the Galaxy S24 Ultra rumors got so wild from various sources that it's probably best if we just do a quick Samsung deep dive. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and let's talk Galaxy S24 Ultra. Seriously, it's been, 9 months since the launch of the Galaxy S23 series, and for a quick contextual reminder, the reason why rumors are so hot lately is because we hear of a much earlier launch next year. More on that in a bit. For now, let's just start with some new bits of information we've learned about when it comes to the phone's body. We've heard from earlier reports stating that the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slated to feature a titanium frame mirroring the precedent that we got from Apple's iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. Well, a fresh rumor originating in South Korea pretty much confirms this claim, marking the S24 Ultra as the inaugural Samsung smartphone to boast a titanium outer frame. And yeah, notice, outer. Keep in mind, this isn't Samsung's first product boasting titanium, as that title goes for the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Anyways, the report also mentions that depending on the reception of this innovation, the company may contemplate extending this premium material to other models in its lineup, though obviously for the future. While previous reports had hinted at such a development, an October rumor momentarily deviated by suggesting that the S24, S24 Plus, and S24 Ultra would all adopt titanium frames. And now just circling back to confirm that it solely applies to the Ultra. Today's report also sheds light on cost dynamics, disclosing that Samsung's current aluminum frame falls below $20 in cost. The main factor for a wider adoption of titanium frames will be their yield rates, as low yields could potentially inflate the cost by a considerable 4 to 5-fold. So far, it seems Samsung is pretty optimistic, as it's currently aiming for 15 million titanium frames. Interestingly, that's the same number of Galaxy S23 Ultra phones they're planning to ship this year, because it's not over, making it seem like the S24 Ultra is the chosen one. Plus, the report spills the beans that the S24 Ultra will have a flat screen, and quite curiously, it's keeping that aluminum inner frame, so yeah, full iPhone inspiration. And speaking of the outer body, let's chat about those Galaxy S24 Ultra concept designs that just surfaced coming from Technizo Concept. Yes, if you feel you've seen this design in the Galaxy S23 and S22 Ultra, it's because you bet they look like twins, but there's a twist here. The final visuals are reported to be different, as that titanium frame will most likely go for a brushed metal vibe like we, again, see with iPhones. They've also given the physical button and the S Pen a bit of a makeover, making them less round. The device also sports a flat screen with a subtle, gentle curve at the juncture of the glass and the middle frame. Oh, and the S Pen color apparently could match the S24 Ultra fully this time, instead of being partially black. Now, the loudspeakers got a brand new groove instead of the old grill-like look. It's rocking a cool coin-like shape setup. Otherwise, the rest is the same, with a quad camera array on the back, along with the periscopic style lens we've heard was gonna probably get ditched, and I feel it will be. Internals take a very interesting turn according to some other reports, though. As we all know, the S24 Ultra is getting ready for a global launch with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, which is a step up from the S24 and S24 Plus, which will in some places have the Exynos 2400, other places Snapdragon. Thing is, if you remember this year, Samsung featured a special version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 on its flagships, and it's safe to expect them to repeat that strategy in the new series. We initially saw the Ultra's main CPU core running at 3.3 GHz on some Geekbench results, but now a newer version is in the spotlight, the SMS928U, and it's flexing a slightly faster core at 3.4 GHz. The rest of the cores remain consistent, the trio of 3.15 GHz, 2 cruising at 2.96 GHz, and 2 at 2.27 GHz. They also spilled the beans on 12 gigs of RAM and Android 14 running the show, because that's obvious, and we should expect One UI to be version 6.1 probably. Now, here's the fun part. The benchmark scores drop a bit compared to earlier ones, but take that with a grain of salt because these tests can be a bit moody, especially on beta units. I know the speed differences compared to the existing Galaxies are minuscule, but still good to have, though. If some additional rumors of the GPU of this chip also remain true and are getting a boost, that alone could make a big difference for that S24 Ultra. And as for the rest of the specs, it's apparently packing a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X screen at Quad HD Plus resolution, at a slick 120Hz variable refresh rate for the smooth experience we already have. And now when it comes to the camera game, this thing is no slouch, as it's supposed to be. It is rumored to continue rocking a 200-megapixel primary camera, complete with OIS, and then there's also a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom, but then an interesting 50-megapixel telephoto at 5x optical zoom, which is pretty impressive, though maybe not periscopic according to the sources, because you kind of don't need that if you have all that resolution. That said, the cool stuff doesn't stop there, as the possible anyplace zoom for video is pretty unique, and we had a demo of it. It's great. But we haven't heard other essentials change though. Same 5000 mAh battery along with charging options and speeds and connectivity remaining pretty much similar or the same. And finally, just to wrap it up, we have some possible dates for the official launch. A recent report is backing up the buzz that Samsung's all set to throw a Galaxy S24 unpacked in the United States in mid-January. The report, fresh off the press from Korean insiders at BizSBS, is putting a flag on January 17th as the big day, but then Ice Universe has tossed out a twist with January 18th as the possible date, though we wonder if it's just time zone differences between Korea and possibly the United States and the West Coast. Anyways, in today's question, let us know, are any of the rumors we've just covered enticing for you to grab a Galaxy S24 Ultra? Because in my case, they definitely are, but obviously I'm a creator. That phone does a lot for me. Leave us a comment down below. We would love to know your opinion. And friends, this was a compilation of lots of rumors of the Galaxy S24 Ultra that happened over the past couple of days. If you like what you saw, please do share and like, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, in addition to following our social channels. Feel free to also follow me on my personal handles to see me go crazy over the new Galaxy. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.